So welcome back to Dig It Detecting, guys. Welcome also to a pretty cold, wet, miserable old day outside. It's just about to go 9 AM on a Saturday morning, and we have Luke from I Dig That 73 turning up very soon. Had to go for another hunt. There he is there! I didn't even know he'd turned up. So there we go. Luke is here. Today, though, we are going to go for another hunt. We've got 6 rounds laid out on the bench here, as you can see. And all these coins, all these finds laid out on the bench are all found at one house site. The house site we've been hunting down by the river. With the Equinox 900 here, we're going to get back again today, probably with the big 11-inch coil that's on it right now. We will not use that little 6-inch coil because that's all we've used there so far. So back again today in the wet, cold, rainy day, and we're going to see if we can hit on a little bit more of this success that we've been having. So far, I'll just give you a bit of a look. So far, before we get out there, round 1, we did 57 coins. Round 2, 24. Round 3, 42. Well, it's all pretty self-explanatory there, isn't it? 75 for round 4. We'll flip you over the back here, and so far for round 6, or 6 rounds I should say, we have done a total of 257 coins. So just phenomenal, 22 of them being silvers. So anyway, as I said, a cold, wet, miserable day. We're going to put the wet weather gear on, and when I get back, do round 7 and see if we can hit on a little bit more of this success. Let's go say good day to Luke. Well, that did not take too long at all before it started raining. I knew it wouldn't either. It's going to be a wet, cold, miserable old day today. But that's okay because we've got all the wet weather gear on, the pants and the jacket included. So we're going to stay nice and dry, nice and warm today. And we've got our first piece coming out with the Equinox 900, running the big 11-inch coil today, and that be the little badge. And I thought it to be just a bit of rubbish at first. Upon further inspection though, I happened to see the writing, and cleaning it up, we can now read Ballarat Red Cross Fair 1918. And he looks like he's got a little kookaburra there, and a little red cross. So awesome piece to start us off for the day. He was ringing in at a 53.54. To be honest, as I said, I thought it was just going to be a bit of scrap. So what a great piece. Awesome little find, as I said, to kick us off for this wet, cold day. Anyway, let's keep going. We have got the big 11-inch coil on, as I said, and we're going to work this whole whole area where I have not really been in the last 6 rounds. So let's see what else we can snag as we go. Well, listen to that guy. Wow, that is a killer of a signal. How has this been missed? 83, 87. Oh, jumping around quite a bit there. We've got a lot of thick grass here too to contend with, and the bigger coil, so a little bit harder to get in between it all. Listen to that signal though. That's going to be a florin. We're going to get a first florin here today before anybody else. Luke's way over the back there. I don't know what he's doing. He's on a mission today. He's really going to cover some ground today by the looks. He's running the little 6-inch coil. So he's going to have to swing like a madman to try and cover all that ground. To be honest, I'm running the 11-inch coil, and I'm considering going back to the house, as I said. So I should probably be running the 6-inch. We should swap coils. I do have it in the car though, so I can go grab it a little bit later if need be. Let's grab that pinpointer. I can't find my target. I was hoping to see a big silver coin sticking out there. Let's have a look. Oh, I'm hopeful. Oh, he's going to make us work for him. Let's go over the back. Another dig with the shovel. Be very careful. This could be our first florin, as I said. It's got the right numbers. It's got the right sound. Can we be so lucky? No. Green patina means copper. There we go. We've got our first coin though. Our first pre-decimal coin, which is just magnificent. And that's gonna be a kangaroo penny there by the looks. He's very hard to see. Everything's so dirty. Wet, cold day. A good day to go out digging though, especially when you're finding coins. So that is an Australian rue penny. We're not going to see a date on him, so he's going to go straight into the pouch. We're going to keep on hunting for that big silver coin, or a silver in general. And as I said, try and beat everybody else to the punch and see how we go. So poor old Zave over there under the tree, he cannot catch a break, and Nibbles just hovers over him the whole time we're here, and he keeps nibbling the back of his neck. Pretty funny to hear Zave yelling out every 5 minutes, "Nibbles, go away." Anyway, we've got our next few targets here, and what I think is awesome about this is I know for a fact a young Luke was digging over here just before. There's his hole over there, and we've wandered over here just to recover some ground. Well there, Buster, I think you may have missed a couple of signals. Imagine if they were florins. How funny would that be? If they were, do you think I should give them to Luke, or do you think I should hold on to them and count them into number 8 and number 9 for the year? I think so. I think that's what we do. Let's just hope they're a coin first off to begin with. So, what do you want, young man?
Charger pack.
Charger pack. Your iPad's flat already.
Yes.
Oh no. What are you going to do for the rest of the day? I don't know. Life's tough when these things go flat. Technology, hey? Do you know when I was a kid, Dom? Do you know what I used to do? I used to make my own fun. I used to run around, find a stick, hit my brother with it. Find rocks and throw them at the nearest tree. Build a cubby house. I used to do heaps of stuff. Heaps of cool stuff. So just a bit of rubbish, that one. Not our florin. He's actually got a little bit of a... there you go. He's part of an old bayonet light globe. You can see the slot that goes up through. That's where the light globe bayonet housing would lock into place and fixate the light into the socket. Another one on the other side. So pretty cool. We better dig out this next target, and then we better get young Dom organised with something to do until Mum gets here to pick him up.
Yep.
What do you got? An hour and Mum will be here. Oh no, what am I going to do for an hour, he says. You can hang out with me and be my good luck charm. Nah, that's boring. There's our next target, Dom. Do you want to help us with this one at least?
I'm going to just hold my iPad.
You're just going to watch, are you?
Yeah, and stay up there.
Do you want to grab the pinpointer for me? It's off in the grass, hiding. Over the back there.
This hand really hurts.
Oh, you got a sore hand now. Jeez, look at the sun come out. What a beautiful day. It's supposed to be wild and wet and windy.
Yep.
I'd say that's still coming. Trust me, we've got the wet weather gear on for a good reason today.
Yeah, and I don't got 2 jumpers on.
You don't?
Yes.
Are you cold?
Yes.
You are cold?
Yes.
Oh dear. Do you need a hug?
Nah.
I tell you what. I was going to say we've lost our target, but he is there. Let's keep digging down a little bit. He was a high signal. Maybe this is our florin, Dom. Luke's been leaving florins all over the place, Dominic.
Yep.
Yep.
Remember last time we were here? He didn't find...
Remember last time we were here? He found 3 florins.
Yeah, and when you said it, Luca.
Oh, yes. We do have a coin.
This video for today, you better find that signal that I found, and I'm not telling where it is.
Oh, we had that hidden signal, didn't we?
Yep.
Party along the river, round 6. We found a signal at the start of the day under the boxthorn hedge, and we did not tell Luke where it was, and we were hoping it was going to be our florin. Was it a florin, Dom?
No.
No. Is this a florin?
Yes.
Oh, I wish. Unfortunately, it's not a florin though, buddy. It's going to be another rupenny. But I'll tell you what, that is another coin saved from this site, which is just magnificent. So, George on the back there, you can even see his imprint in the dirt. How cool, how cool. And the kangaroo imprint on the other back piece there. Bit hard to see now, I've crumbled the dirt and lost half the plug. That is just awesome though. 1944 by the looks. Really, really cool. So into the pouch, that's our second coin. Not a silver just yet. However, they're still coming, and I'm sure with young Dominic here to help us, good luck charm, we might snag one very soon. What do you reckon, man?
Yep.
Yep. Everything's yep. Awesome stuff. Let's keep cracking along. So we dug out those last 2 targets, one being a bit of rubbish and one being a penny, probably just due to Dom coming over and giving us good luck. What's this one going to be, Dom? Silver coin?
Yes.
Yes. He looks pretty good. He sounds pretty good. and I'm thinking maybe a little threepence buddy. What's also funny too is I'm noticing a bit of fresh dirt sitting on the surface. So I do believe there's been a recent plug here somewhere. If I lift the grass up, somewhere maybe there. So look, someone has been digging around here. It hasn't been me, because I have not ventured out this far from the house site ever in 6 rounds that I've been here. I've always hung up around the top there, so right on top of the house where most of the coin's been coming out. It's only today that I really want to venture off down the paddock a bit, but as I said, I am slowly wandering my way back towards the top of the hill where the house used to sit. See what more success we can have with that big 11-inch coil today, because everything else here hunting has been with a 6-inch. So it'll just be interesting to see what the different coil does. Can we find our target? We've lost him, Dom. Did you steal it already?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
No, I actually did.
I thought that was a marble then. It was a witchetty grub. See him?
Aww.
There he is. Good for fishing, buddy.
Yep, and I am not touching it.
And good for eating too if you get hungry.
And I'm not touching it.
Oh, there he is right at the back. I think we may have hit him then. I think we're digging a little bit close. Well, if we hit him once, we've definitely hit him again then. Oh dear, let's hope it's not our florin. We've made a mess. I think we've just popped him. And I reckon that is going to be a coin. Oh, it is too. And we've struck him. Once, twice, 3 times. We've done some damage. That's okay though, because it is only, once again, a rue penny. And he's in pretty horrible condition, this guy. So all the patina, the bubbly copper cancer showing up on him, plus all the dirt coming off my hands. That's okay though. Another coin saved, and another coin missed in this paddock, which is just awesome. So not our florin, we just need to find him. So how crazy is this? We're back up on top of the house site in amongst the bulbs once again. And some remember, over the past 6 rounds, we've really hammered this spot, especially amongst the bulbs, where we found so many coins. But check this out. What? How has that been missed? Look at that, 65, 72, 73. I believe that to be a little tiny threepence. And I reckon that is why he's been missed. So let's go after him. How awesome. I tell you what, Detecting Oz there commented last week's video, I think it was last week or the week before, this site is paved with coins. And first off, I thought, you're dead right, Gary. It is paved with coins, mate. But not only that, I also thought it'd make a great title. Not only that though, it just makes me think how many more are yet to go. You know, we've dug hundreds out from here, including dozens and dozens of silver coins. What is left to go? You know, like this one here, we easily miss coins and different items. What is still here left to go? So that's actually not a coin. That's another religious pendant. How many of these have we found here now too? What, 4, 5? Just phenomenal. I got 2 or 3 there last week, and David actually got 1 or 2, I think, too. And there is another one. Wow. This site is just excessive. It really is. With everything that we've found here, is just phenomenal. So that is awesome. What's that? Number 5 for me. Let's put him in the pouch. Not our first silver coin. Our first little pendant, and it looks silver too, but it's not. It's just alloy, and it's a little religious pendant with Mary or even Christopher featured on the back, which we won't know until we get home and clean it up. Let's keep going amongst the bulbs though, because this spot has been a real hot spot, and as we do, we're going to venture back towards the school a bit, because if there was a house here and there was kids living here and they had to walk to school every day, they were walking back and forth this grassy area in front of us. So that's an area that I'd like to target on. A solid 50 in the garden bed once again, in amongst the bulbs, as you can see. That brings us to our next target. To be honest, I thought it was going to be something a little bit bigger than this. It was singing up like a, like a Coke can sort of size, a really big bottle top or a Coke can. But look at that, we've got a little enamel brooch, which is just awesome. It's probably going to have some hallmarks or inscriptions on the back. Once again, we won't know until we get home and clean it up. Toothbrush and water, everything is so dirty here today. But that's a great little piece, and once we do clean that up, generally the enamel badges, you know, they sort of come back to life a little bit. You clean it up, and what we're seeing now, that teal and you know, light blue, dark blue colouring, once we clean it up, that should come back even brighter once again. It's got a nice little serrated edge around the outside. How cool, how cool. 2 little brooches, three or 4 coins, I can't really remember, 3 pennies and a little 1-cent coin from memory. No silver just yet, but I'm sure if we keep going through the bulbs, we can snag that silver coin, and we will snag a silver coin, I'm sure, before we get out of here today. Well, we've finished our coffee and we are back on the detector, and it looks like it's pretty good weather in front of us there. However, let me spin you around behind and let me show you what is coming for us. Look at that black sky. We've got a lot of rain, and even the wind is starting to pick up, so we are about to get drenched, I would dare say. Anyway, round 2, we've got our next coin. They are still coming out thick and fast from over the top of the house site here. Luke has been back on the detector for about 10 minutes, and he's already plucked out a couple already too. So I'll tell you what, no site is ever done, and this site, I reckon it could be done for the next 5 years and still, you know, still be producing the coins and the silvers. So that is just awesome. Let's keep going. Let's keep warm and dry, or try and keep dry, as this next batch of rain comes across and we go look for that next coin. Well, that did not take too long at all. We just got the penny out from the hole right there under my foot, and as the drops of rain start coming down, standing up, we've got one more sitting right beside him, or what I suspect to be another coin. It's another nice high sounding signal anyway, isn't it? Let's give him a bit of a look. You know what I'm keeping in the back of my mind too? I'm thinking about marbles. with so many coming out of from this site there the other week, I can't help but think that I'm going to be finding one here today. So I'm really, you know, really sifting the dirt and looking around really well as I open up all those holes, just checking that we're not missing a marble. I love my marbles. Okay, so we've got a target over the back there, which looks like a little bit of alloy rubbish, but I think our main target is still down in the hole there. Yeah, just bits of rubbish there. Our main target's still in the hole. And it is too, well, it's out of the hole now, but there it is. Another coin, another one. That's just crazy. And I said to Luke too, when I come back from my coffee there, Luke was over here digging too, so I think he pulled out a coin from here. I mean, that's a fresh plug from today. We just got the other coin from just under there, the next plug right beside him. And look at that, a 3rd penny right beside him. The run of coins. How awesome. Let's put him into the pouch. I said we need to keep going, and we need to try and keep moving between the drops of rain, because they're coming. They're not too far away. You would not believe it, but there is another one there, or something going on anyway. One signal there, which I think is going to be another coin. There might even be multiple signals there. Let's clear that first one up first. See what he is. I think we've just got pennies tossed over here, or, you know, sitting on top of the house site. They may have even burnt down, you know, burnt away and fell into the ground with the house. All the remnants. Pretty sure that's another coin. There he is, hiding over the back. Go a little bit deeper and we're going to see something. Silver. No, another penny. Oh, you would not read about this stuff. This site is just phenomenal. I'm seeing glass down in that hole too. Have we got marbles? No, we're not so lucky. A lot of stuff down there though. Glass and plastic, and I said all that remnants that are burnt down, burnt away from the house and fell into the ground. So there we go. We've been back from our coffee for about 10 minutes. We're about to start getting rained on, but we are pulling the pennies once again straight off the bat from this old house site along the river. Let's stand back up, and if there's another one, we'll come back and give you a look. Well, that next batch of rain has just passed overhead, and we got a little bit wet too. We just stayed out in it and detected away, and it led us on to this next target, which happens to be our very first silver coin. A little sixpence, 1951. What a cracker. And funnily enough too, look where we are. You know, we're only steps away from the gum tree. Probably one of the most well-worked areas, you know, just on this site in general. So just goes to show, as I said before, no site is ever fully done. And this site in particular, you know, there's just so many coins here. I'm certain we can just keep walking over the same ground all day long, each different way, holding our tongue a different way, and keep on finding the coins. I'm 100% sure. So let's keep doing that, and let's see if one of them turns out to be a florin. And we've done it again. Look at that. We've got another silver coin coming out just after our last coffee there. That is just magnificent. And after the last rainstorm, I was nearly going to go into the tree too. And I thought, no, it'll hopefully die down in a second. And it did. It's back to blue skies again now. Beautiful day for detecting. A 1942 little wheat threepence is our next coin to come out. And to be honest, I think we may even have another one hiding down there, because look at the condition of that coin. Oh, we do too. Because what happened was I dug the hole and I got a signal, and I stuck the pinpointer straight down on the signal, and then when I happened to you know, sit back up and give it a dig, out popped that coin. But I thought we still had another one down there. So let's very carefully dig our way down. Oh, we may have already got him out. No, that's a little bullet, or part of a little button or something. So let's sit him with the coin. It could have been, oh, it may have been our target. Oh no, it was too. I was getting my hopes up and getting all excited for nothing then. So there we go, just the one little silver coin, but that's okay, because that is our second silver coin from this site in the last 10 minutes. We've been hunting there all morning and finding mainly just pennies and a couple of nice brooches. But to see the silvers coming out now is just magnificent. And as I said, the sun is out. It's a beautiful day. Blue skies are coming our way. So awesome stuff. Put him into the pouch, and we're going to continue working around this very trashy area. Once again, from our last sixpence that come out, once again, we're not too far away from that gum tree, the main detected spot of this whole paddock. So let's keep going. Let's see if we can turn that into something a little bit bigger. So check out the beautiful blue skies behind Derek and Natisha there, just magnificent. And not only that, we have some more coins coming out from this site from Derek and Natisha this time. Derek has pulled out a wonderful old rue penny, 1958, and Natisha has just plucked out a beautiful little 1951 little wheat threepence there. Such a special coin, both great coins. And as I said, the sun has just come out, so who knows, maybe we're on a bit of a lucky streak with the sun shining. Maybe we're in for a run of bad luck when the next batch of rain comes. But awesome finds, guys, and we're going to keep going and see if we can hit on a few more. Well done. So we're still going with the detector, working through the rain showers as they come and go. And not only that, I am running a new machine. We see there in front of me, I've got the brand new Minelab Manticore, and kindly on loan from Derek. He's running my 900. And just walking off with the Manticore, about 10 minutes in, we have our first coin. Look at that. That did not take long at all, and it was not hard to find. So there we go. A little 1/2 a Commonwealth penny, a little copper coin. Very, very dusty, isn't it? We're probably not going to get a date. 1922, I think I can see. But that is awesome. And look, I'm really loving the 2D mapping screen there on the Manticore. I'm struggling though, because I just want to watch the screen, you know. Generally I detect away and look at the ground, or, you know, look around me. And when I hear something good, like hear a good tone, that's when I look at the screen. And what I'm finding with the Manticore though is I can't take my eyes off it. It's hard, you know, like you've got all this visual readout information ID display on the screen, and it does help and guide you to that next target, especially that 2D mapping down below. So tell you what, it is hard. Got to keep your eyes off the screen, onto the coil, and then when I hear something good, back onto the screen to suss out whether I'm going to dig it. So anyway, let's keep going. Hopefully we're going to hit on a few more coins with the Manticore. So we have our next target with the Derek's Minelab Manticore here, and it was ringing up at a high 60, a low 70. And now it's out in that plug. It seems to be jumping around a little bit more. He's right in the top of it too. So there you go. High 60, 69, 68, and quite a nice tone about it. So let's give him a look. Hopefully it's going to be our second coin. great machine, that Manticore. Really, really impressive. I cannot wait to be testing one out further in future. What do we got? That's not a coin, but look what we do have. We have the tiniest little buckle. Oh, that is awesome. And the Manticore had no problem hitting on that whatsoever. So that is just awesome. Tiny little shoe buckle, perhaps off a little leather strap, going over to fasten the shoe. That is awesome. Let's see if that was our only target. We'll put him into the pouch. Let's have a bit of a look around. Pinpointer's still on, yes. It looks like that was it. So tiny little buckle, picked up no worries by the Manticore. How awesome. Our next special piece coming out with the Minelab Manticore, thanks to Derek. What a ripper of a machine. We have the top of an old Zippo lid, which to be honest, I thought it to be a bit of rubbish at first. I flipped him over and seen the detail in the writing, and I thought, hang on a minute, I know what that is. So that's really cool. And it did ring up at a quite nice signal, and that's the reason why I dug it. A nice repeatable tone back and forth in the hole there. So Atlantic Zippo. That's pretty cool. Let's fill this hole in. We're going to do a few more targets with the Manticore, and then we are going to swap back over to the 900 and finish off today's video and see what else we can find. So Derek's just spotted me. We've just got our next piece, and he looked over here just as I was flicking the camera out of my pocket. A big smile on his face, which presumes to him, I suppose, that I've got something good and I'm about to film it. So I think he knows what I'm up to. Anyway, with the Minelab Manticore there, we have a part of the old builder's ruler, and these are a magnificent piece. And the second item that we've found here, or the second one like this that we've found from this site. So we've got little measurements running along the ruler there, and it would have had a wooden ruler coming out the side of each end, which has obviously perished away in the ground, but just magnificent. Actually, there you go, you can still see a bit of the wood once it focuses there. It's still in between my fingers there. So really cool, and they would have swiveled in the middle where that rusted little bolt is. So very cool. Who knows? Maybe this is the builder's ruler that helped build the house right in front of us. So awesome piece, and another one for the collection. What I'm going to do today too, we're going to show off what Luke and Derek and Natisha all find on site here today. And what we're going to do though is once home, we're going to do a count up of all the coins, and not just what I've found on the bench at home, what Derek and Natisha, Craig and Tracy, David and also Luke have found hunting here. There's got to be over 400 now, I'm pretty sure. But we're going to find that out once home though, and as I said, do a bit of a count up and show you a look at everything coming out from this site, because I dare say this is going to be our last day here. And here comes that next batch of rain, but that is okay. We've just swapped over machines again with Derek, and I'm sorry about that wind, guys. But look at that, persevering through the wind, through the rain, back on the Equinox 900, and we've got a tiny little threepence. That's our third silver for today, and that puts us in the lead too, I think. Natisha's got two wonderful little threepences there, and we've got a sixpence and a threepence hiding under the tree. And as I said, that'd be our third one. A 19, 24, 34. I'm guessing 24. I'm extremely cold though, and that coin is still dirty, so we best check the date once home and give them a better clean up. So as I said, the weather is not mucking around today. It's been on and off all day, but I think it's here to stay for the rest of the afternoon. So we're going to keep punching through a few holes, punching through a few targets with the 900 here, and see if we can't hit on a few more nice old coins. So we got you right on the bank of the river this time for our next target, and we are finishing up very soon. We're just sort of persevering through these last few showers for the end of the day. Our next target though, I thought it to be a coin, and it's not. It's just a little clip or a little tie or something there. However, I seen something really cool in the hole, or coming out of the hole there, and that be this little white quartz stone. And I took it that it was going to be a marble, very, very crude marble to begin with. Just look how round that quartz stone is though. You see a lot of quartz stones in the holes that you dig, especially out in the gold fields. But look at that, he's a little bit crude, however almost nice enough to be a marble. If you're a kid and you didn't have much money back in the day, your parents didn't have much money, you could almost take that little quartz stone there, and if you dug around and found a few more that were the right shape, probably not that guy, but look, if you did take that quartz stone there and shaped him up a little bit, painted a few pretty colours on him, you could have used him as a marble. he may not have rolled too well, and it might have cracked in half pretty easy. But awesome little marble, little stone to find. Not a marble, looks like a marble. We're going to keep him though. I'm going to give him to Dominic, because I'm sure as a kid I love collecting sticks and stones, and I'm sure Dominic is going to love seeing that little quartz stone, because he is exactly the same. Takes home sticks and stones from nearly every site we visit. So let's keep going along the river, a few more targets, and then I think it's home time. So we are still humming around the gum tree, however we are on the other side of it now. We were over where Luke was, and we've sort of done a whole big lap around to the river and made our way to our next target. And look what it is, will ya? A nice little sixpence, a beautiful little coat of arms sixpence, a 1954 that guy. And that be our 4th silver for today. Remember, we've got the 2 little threepences, and now we've got 2 sixpences. So even Stephen, how cool is that? No shilling, no florin. And we do have a couple of half pennies and full pennies, but look, no shilling, no florin. We're definitely not going to get a full house here today. Not unless we stay here till midnight, which I'm quite keen to do, to be honest. I'm having a great day, even though it's cold. So 1954, little sixpence, I was going to say threepence, into the pouch. I said number 4 silver, and when we get home we're going to do a tally up round 1 through to round 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way through to the round that we're doing now, be it round 7, and we're going to show you exactly what I've found alone hunting with the 900 here. And also we're going to do a count up, and as I said before, show you what Luke, Derek, Natisha, Craig, Tracy, David, what everybody else has found coming out from here. And we'll do a count up in total, and then give you a look, or give you an understanding of just how many coins have come out from this site. From what I know so far, in the top of my head, what I know so far is it's roughly about 400 pre-decimal coins coming out from this one paddock area. Just phenomenal. So, and I will say, once you get past Nibbles there, the coins drop off. Once you start walking down to the bank, where the hill starts going down, the coins drop off again. Over towards the river bank there, you can see the river, the bank drops off and the river's down below. Once again the coins drop off, and not too far past that boxthorn hedge, once again the coins drop off. So it's really just in this green grassy patch area that we have pulled out some 400 odd pre-decimal coins from, plus relics, plus marbles. We've had a cracker of a time. So anyway, as I said, a couple more targets and then home time to do the big count up. So we've just walked over to the gum tree here just to see how Luke's been going, and look what I've stumbled across. What do you think about that, young fella?
Sounded pretty nice.
That could be a Gothic florin. What would it be, or what would you do if it was a Gothic florin? Would you spit the dummy?
I'll be happy for you, mate.
You'd be happy? I know you would be. You'd be, give me a pat on the back. Well done on your Gothic florin, Luke. Rightio, there he is right in the back there. He was a nice high signal, so we're going to hope for the best, but expect the worst. Expect it to be a copper penny. That's okay, but I would really like... Oh, that sounds so good. I would really like a florin here today. Let's dig away from our target a little bit there, because if it is a florin, I'd hate to hit it. Let's have a look. Oh, Penny! Hello there, Penny. How has that been missed? Look where we are. There's the coin. There's where the signal was, obviously, and there's where the gum tree is. So look, this is where we've been setting up for the last 7 rounds that we've been here. And the amount of people that have stood on top of this coin eating their lunch and drinking coffees is just phenomenal. How has this been missed? I don't know. So really cool, not a florin, but to find any coin here, especially around the gum tree here, is just exceptional. So anyway, we're going to do a count up now under the tree. The wind's getting out of control. It's getting a little bit late in the day, so we are going to get out of here very soon. As I said though, quick count up, and then once we get home, we'll do the true count up, and we'll basically see what Luke's done, Tracy and Craig and Derek and Natisha and David and myself. We're going to do the whole tally, the whole count up, and see if we're up over the 400. So anyway guys, that is about it for us, and we will see you at home. Well, we're not going home just yet. I mucked up in saying that. We do have to give you a quick run through what we did hunting here today. Otherwise, Derek and Natisha will pack up their finds and take them home, and so will Luke, and you will not get to see what everybody did. So we're going to have a run of coins laid out on the pouch there. We've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 pennies, plus the half makes 10. We've got a run of silver coins. We've got 2 little threepences out on the outside there, a 24 and a 42. And we also had 2 sixpences, a 54 and a 51. Not to mention the wonderful Ballarat Red Cross Fair 1918. A little badge there, made by Stokes & Son in Melbourne on the back. I just gave him a bit of a brush up with Derek's brush. And we also had the little enamel brooch. Once again, another piece for us to clean up once home. A little religious pendant and the 1-cent coin, a couple little buckles and a few other doodads up the top here. All in all, a really great day out hunting, just apart from the weather. So next up, we're going to take you over to Luke's finds. Wait a minute, Luke's back on the detector. He can't get enough. Let's face it too, this may be the last time we're ever here. So look, if this site sells, well, round 7, that's where it's going to end. So anyway, Luke's finds here, he's got on the pouch there, he's got 3, 4, 5 pennies, plus a little half penny down beside, 6 I should say, so 6 pennies, a couple little buckles, a little cogwheel plate, really cool. He's got another plate here, it looks like a manufacturer's plate, and it's got some details and writing on it, so a great piece for Luke to clean up once home. And also the little tailor's button, and a few other little doodads up the top there, the spoon, and also the backing clock plate. So awesome stuff, and only a little bit of rubbish. I'm sorry about that wind there too, guys. It's picking up and it's here for the rest of the day, so do the best we can and get out of here and get home. Had to finish up this conclusion properly. So Derek's finds next up. We had a 58 penny, a 55 rue penny, and a 1949 half rue penny. That's three pennies there for Derek. 3 more coins coming out. Plus we had the awesome little drinking cup. I think it says Collins there on it. Also part of the old door jamb lock. Once again, this piece here would have been basically the attached other piece. You can see where he's broken off in that little weak part. So Derek has done a great job, and only a little bit of rubbish once again. So those, I'll tell you what, the machines there are separating the targets and discriminating out quite nicely between all the rubbish. So next up and lastly, to finish us off, is Natisha's. And we're going to zoom in there, just spin him around. Natisha's got 3 wonderful little half pennies up the top, all rue pennies, 2 full pennies down below, the 2 full kangaroo pennies. And how awesome, Natisha got 2 little silver coins, a 51 and a 59. Not to mention the awesome old razor shaver with the handle attached, which is quite rare to find. Part of the old Zippo lighter, the old the lipstick. I'm getting distracted by what Luke's saying in the background. The old perfume tube, the old clock face there, really great pieces. And the little spigot tap, the wee little baby, how awesome. Last piece here, whoops, just picking him up, he's just broke off there before whilst cleaning. He was the little, I'm doing a shocking job at this, we got the little cuff link. So great piece, great find there by Natisha. And once again, another great day out on the detectors for this site. So 2 more little silvers, plus 5 more coins, and a little bit of rubbish. So awesome stuff. What a great day. What a cold day. What did you just find, Luke? I got a bit distracted as I was trying to ID those pieces, and I heard you saying something in the background, and I knew you had something good. I thought it was going to be a bit bigger than that though, buddy.
I didn't want to leave without a silver. So
God, you've let me down. That's small. Have you ever heard that before? No, it's a silver, mate, so well done. You've smashed it. So there we go. We got 4, 5, 6, 7 more silver coins coming out from here today. And you've seen how easily Luke did that. He just walked straight off into the paddock and found that one. Why couldn't you have done that before? Bloody hell. I said you peaked way too soon with all those florins, mate. Anyway, guys, that is about it for us today. I really hope you enjoyed a wet, windy, wild day out on the river, and probably our last day hunting here. So now we're going to do a count up at home. We'll see you there and give you a look at exactly what has come out from this site. Welcome back there, guys. We have absolutely smashed it, and I'll tell you what, it is the next day. I've just finished work. I'm still in my high vis. Everybody can see me. Anyway, as you would have known, we did do 7 rounds hunting alongside the river, and we've absolutely smashed it. As I said, we have a ton of coins plus relics laid out on the table. So what we're going to do just quickly, as I said in that last clip, is we were going to get home and show everything, do a whole count up and a whole tally and show you what was possible hunting at this house site. And this was no ordinary house site either. I've hunted a lot of good sites over in the past. However, I tell you what, this honestly probably takes the cake. So look, we're going to go through it just quickly. We've got round 1 there. We did 57 coins in total, plus a lot of relics, as you can see. Round 2 followed up. So round 1, I'll just say, was basically hunting along the river. I'll throw the video up top left corner, and it was a solo day hunting just by myself. And where we touched on that story with Rosemary. Round 2, as you'll see there, we had Andrew and the boys with us, and we did some 24 coins. So that was the day where the Vanquishers were running flat, and Andrew was running the Equinox 900, just giving it a test out. So next up is round 3, and this is a round where we invited Luke from I Dig That 73, and we also had the boys with us, and we did some 42 coins, plus a few nice little badges and brooches. So just phenomenal. I'm going to take you over here now. So round 4 was a solo hunt, and we did some 75 coins. It was called Dream Day Detecting, and the thumbnail actually had nibbles in the background. Most of them have so far. Just a phenomenal day though, some 75 coins coming out that day. Round 5, we had Luke, Craig, Tracy, and I think even the boys with us, and we did some 38 coins, and that is what's sitting in front of us right now. Now we're going to flip you over. The coins are not really in order either, the rounds, we're sort of jumping all over the place. I didn't expect this many coins to be coming out from there. So round 6, next up we had Luke, we had David, we had Andrew, Craig, Tracy, Derek, Natisha and the boys, and we did an extra 21 coins, plus a little padlock, little buckle, and even an old musket ball. I thought it was a sinker, but we've tumbled him, and there's no holes. It's definitely an old musket ball. So really, really cool. So another 21 coins, and that put us up to 257. Now that was round 6. Now the last round that we've just done, just finished, is round 7, where we had Luke, had Derek and Natisha, plus the boys, and we pulled out another 14 coins. And this is what I'm going to zoom in on here and give you a look through what we did, because these are all cleaned up, ready to show off. So, and they were all dirty the other day. So look, some phenomenal, coins, amount of coins coming out from this site. And look, I've had a lot of comments, why is there so many coins? And to be honest, I can't explain it. There was a school at the front, the old house site down by the river below, which I'll throw the picture up top left corner, and you'll be able to see the school up the front, in amongst all the trees, up on the right hand side of the picture. And towards the top left, you'll be able to see the river running down, and also the house sitting beside it in amongst a few trees. And that is where all these coins have come out from. It's just phenomenal, just phenomenal. As I said, done some good sites in the past, but never one like this, or not too many like this. So also, I'll just show quickly there, I was supposed to hide that, the total amount, 401. But look, we've got Andrew's tally there. I went back through the videos, and Andrew did 11 coins. Luke did 74 coins. And look, I could be wrong. I did try and count them up the best I could, but correct me if I'm wrong there, Luke. And David did 6 coins. Derek did 11. Natisha did 20. Once again, correct me if I'm wrong, guys. And Craig and Tracy did 8. So all up another 130 coins coming out on my total of 271. You join that together and you get 401 coins coming out from this one site. Just phenomenal. So as I said, not too many sites exist like this, especially today. A lot of them are hunted out. This one had never seen a detector, and to be honest, I can't explain why there was so many coins there, for us to find. So anyway, that was probably our last hunt that we're ever going to be able to do there. I'll just take a breath. The allotment, the whole block, school and paddock included, all the way down to the river. It goes up for sale actually this Saturday, so we're a couple of days away from the secondary auction. It did not sell at the first auction about a month ago, but I dare say, you know, second auction, people have had a look at it, people know what they're buying now. The second auction, I dare say it will sell. So we will lose this site, unfortunately, until we find out who owns it in future. So we wanted, look, we wanted to do good down there, and we did it. Whilst we were doing it, you know, we said maybe we'll get 100, maybe we'll get 200. Then I predicted we might get out about 400. Well, as I said, we done it. We just done it by 401 coins, which is just crazy. So anyway, guys, that is about it for us today. I really, really hope you enjoyed. 401 coins plus relics saved from this site, and all these coins that's laid out in front of me I will be taking back to Betty and showing her, because she led me onto this site. She said to me about the school, and I said, look, I've hunted it and found a few coins, not too much. And then she said, what about the paddock behind, the old pony paddock where we used to have the ponies, and there used to be an old house down by the river. So anyway, good on you, Betty. We'll be back to see you very soon and taking all these wonderful coins and relics to show her a look. So, and if anything she wants to keep, she can keep it. So that's what I'm all about. So once again, anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed. We'll be back again soon with more brand new sites to hunt and more finds to enjoy. Cheers and happy hunting.